Hello, and welcome back to another stream. Okay, so everyone, we are going to recreate this scene today in this tunnel in Unreal Engine and 3D Max. Okay, we'll create all these walls and export to Unreal Engine and texture it there. So once again, everyone, welcome back to the stream and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, and then we can start now. So I'm gonna move this to the side. Okay, now we need to create a box and open the material and reset this. Okay, then convert this to editable poly and you can delete these parts. I don't need them. We only need this interior. Maybe we should just increase the height. And the length. Now we need to select all these faces and we need to flip this inside. Okay, come down here and we have this flip because we only need this interior. I don't need the outside. So now we need to add a couple of segments. First we need to change for this edge right here. This change this. This one. Okay, I'm gonna change the count to 6. And I'm gonna add a couple of segments here and change for this side also with the 2 segments maybe, or only one. Okay, we can add a symmetry modifier later on. See, finish this side. Don't need to worry. Okay, I'm gonna save a copy. Okay, and we can delete this part on this side. Now we need to add a couple of segments and now select this edge and press the ring and add a couple of segments like this. Okay, then select this one out to the front a little bit. Okay. Hold on, I think we should move this one. So now we can, sorry, reduce the size from the top, put down again. Okay, now we need to chamfer this part. Bring it a little bit to the front. Then we can chamfer this. Maybe we should change the mode. Okay, something like this. And I can add a symmetry modifier in the X direction and flip it. Oh, we can just select the side and scroll down like this and do it manually. Okay, select this edge and chamfer this. Hold on, we need to rotate those parts. Don't need to rotate, you can just chamfer this. Okay, I think this is enough. So these two sides will be different. I'm gonna add one more segment in the center and select this side. Now move to the front. I'm gonna try to tighten this. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the symmetry and change the position in Y direction. And I like this. Okay, on color side. And we need to change this side. Okay, I'm going to save a copy and select this vertex I can turn this soft selection on, then increase the fall off and move this vertex weight. Yes. You just change the shape so it won't look the same on both sides. We can just export this mesh to ZBrush and sculpt there. I'm gonna just do it here manually. Okay, John, hi, understand. This looks fine. Maybe we should move a couple of these from this side. Okay, I'm gonna save a copy. Then add one more segment in here. I think this will do. Okay, now I can turn this soft selection off. And if you want to add more polygons, you can add a turbo mode. Don't go total. Thanks, man. I need to check the floor if it's actually touching this way. Delete that. Maybe we should change the size. So if I duplicate this tunnel, sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna delete this one and cut this tunnel into half. And we'll close this side. Now bridge these two edges, then use the border to close the rest of the side. And we can connect these vertex. Okay. And cut a couple of vertex from the top to down. We just connect this vertex and remove this unwanted. Disconnect other vertex. Okay, now we can go back and turn this on. I mean the soft selection. Change this shape from flat to something else. Okay. Once we apply the turbo smooth, we don't have this weird thing, so don't worry. So maybe you should add one more segment in here, so we can this move this back. Yep, and if I change for this, look like this. Okay, now we can apply turbo smooth. Check the polygon before we suddenly on 0.3K. But if you're 2.6 is fine. The K is fine. We can now collapse all this, or we can under the UV then apply this turbo smooth. So I'm gonna add this unwrap UVW modifier and control it to select all this. Then use the quick planar map and relax. Okay, then pack it. Now we can apply this turbo smooth and check the UV one more time. It will be fine. Add this unwrap UVW modifier. Open the editor. Control A to select. Then we need to unselect this part. This side. Now we can use the quick planar map and relax this side. Wait it. Alexis high alkanicity and control I to invert selection and get planar map online. Okay, I'm gonna check the UV one more time. These are the two meshes we need. Okay, I'm not gonna create the light. Can just use the default one from Unreal Engine. So I think we can export to Unreal Engine and set it there. Save a copy. We need to change the pivot. And export desktop new folder. So we have small one and all two. Okay, now we can open the engine and set it there. So this stream might be a short one. Not sure if we can. We need to open one of this project. So I'm gonna create a new folder here. Tunnel. And we'll create a new level. This basic one. And create a couple of folders. Maps. Chef. Materials. And textures. Now we can import the meshes we exported. These two. And make sure you change it to do not create material and uncheck this import textures option and import all. This one more. You can see the UV actually is completely different. So okay, we're gonna drop the second one here. And hold on alt and duplicate this and replace with another one. Or we can duplicate this one a couple of times. Okay, and save all this. Save this in here. Alright. Okay, now we can delete this floor. We don't need this. And go to the landscape. Create a default one. Can change the move the landscape down a little. It and right click this landscape. Pivot. Set pivot here. Again. It will change this pivot position actually. This. So save this color level. Okay, now we can add a post process volume. Go to the visual effects, post process volume, drag and drop, and change the minimum and maximum exposure to 1. Down here we can change it infinite accent. And go to the global settings, change the saturation and contrast to 0.2. We don't need the direction light, you can disable it. We can resolve that light. We don't need the fog now. Delete. Okay, now I'm gonna open the mixer. Then we'll create a couple of textures and import it here. Okay, you can download this one for free from Pixel website. So we need to find some rock textures and mix with soil maybe. Can create a new mix. And find some rock. I think we need to find more light. Change surface. Maybe can like this. Okay, Malugi Marhai. Gamer. ഇതെന്താ MGR സിമ്പിളോ? Okay, I'm gonna try to find this. Okay, hold on, we need to find this. ഇല്ലടാ, ഞാൻ ബ്ലെൻഡർ ചെയ്യാറുള്ളടാ. ബ്ലെൻഡർ. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Download this and we can mix with some rock. Okay, I'll open this. Alpha clips industry. Can you link 3D model for the tunnel? Yeah, once you finish the stream, I can upload it in our Discord if you want. How you know MGRP? ഞാൻ MGRP ഉണ്ടാകുന്ന കുറച്ചാൾ. So this is actually mud. I think we can wait. No, actually we need rock. So Mallu gamer as a player as EMS ഉണ്ടാകുന്ന കുറച്ചാൾ. Hey guys, I need to find the rock. Sandstone check. Anyway, I'm gonna try one of this. So, okay, I think we need to download one of this. Cell. Oh, I'm the founder of India Film. Mallu gamer after near left the community. And I pairing a catered under it's MGRP. Mallu gamer. Okay, download. Okay, we just need to change the color, guys. Let's change this color to like this. No, we don't need to change this color. Then we can mix these two. Sniper bundle chairman size. Blender try ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇവിടെ ഒരുപാട് ട്യൂട്ടോറിയൽസ് ഓൾറെഡി ഉണ്ട്. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ ചെയ്തിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല. Okay, maybe we should change the tilings. Already fine. Hold on, we need to mix one more rock. Okay, and now download this and try. ഇപ്പൊ നീ എങ്കിലും സെർവർ നോക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ? Just change the color. Right click this pick underline option. Then we need to tile this. Okay. We can turn on the mud. I think we should rotate this thing. Okay, now it's better. Wrap it underline. Okay, I think we can export this and save this first. Okay, I'm not going to use the displacement or height map. We need only this normal map. So p underscore. And we should change the folder to some. And I'm exporting 2K. Export. Tensing high, bro. What can I say? Or Razer working on about recently. Razer, എനിക്കും നമ്മൾ സംസാരിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ. പ്രൊക്കോഡറിനെ ഓർമ്മയുണ്ടോ? So guys, we can import the text is here. നമ്മൾ സംസാരിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് അതുകൊണ്ട് പ്രൊക്കോഡർ എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് വന്നായിരുന്നു നീയും പ്രൊക്കോഡറൂടെ. Okay, so we can open the normal map, make sure you flip the green channel and open the roughness, change the compression settings to mask or the roughness won't work properly. അതന്നെ ഒരു കോഡ് വാക്കുള്ള മറ്റേ വൈമാപ്പിൻ്റെ കാര്യം പറയുന്നത്. So guys, now we can right click and create a material here. I wanna name this m underscore master. അപ്പോൾ എന്താ RP സർവീസ് സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്യുകയാണോ പ്രൊഫസർ? Guys, now we can import these three, sorry, drag and drop in here. So our base color, right click, convert the parameter, call this p, connect base color. this normal map convert to parameter and connect normal. Roughness convert to parameter and connect to roughness. Now hold on U and left click for this texture coordinate, and M for this multiply, and S for the scalar parameter. We can scale our textures to this. So default value 1, you can change here. And make sure you click this and change it to two-sided. So it will affect the both side of the mesh. We are using a plane. We are waiting for the object update. ആ സെർവറിന്റെ പേരെന്ത് പറഞ്ഞു മറന്നു ഈ വെച്ചിട്ട് ഇടയ്ക്ക് ട്രെയിലർ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നോ so right click and create material instance. I'm gonna call this m1 mi underscore 2. Yes, Kingsland trailer under. Okay, now we can open the mesh and try this. Maybe we should change the scaling. Okay, and one more thing, we need to create a landscape material. And we need to add a gravel. Maybe little bit mud, I don't know. I don't need the mud. We can just export this t underscore learn. Export. Don't know if we can find one more row to be and so cliff. Okay, I'm gonna try this and see what happens. Let's change the color. We don't need this. Now we can import the ground texture. Again, open the normal map. Under the texture settings, you can change this green channel. Okay, I'm gonna save this map again to channel 3. Just in case. So you can see the seams. Maybe we can hide with the Vertex Painting or something. Okay, now to create another material. Wait, can we use this one for the landscape? I don't know. Yes. We able to change the size. You know what? We'll create a new one. So we can add different layers. Okay, right click material. This is ground. Save, open it. And drop this 3 in here. Right click, convert to parameter B. This normal map, convert to parameter in, convert to parameter R. You don't need to convert these textures into parameter if you're not going to change the textures. Anyway, right click, search for blend, and you'll see this landscape layer blend. You can add a couple of layers, select it, you have this plus icon, create 2 different layers, one for the gravel, preview weight one, second one for the mud, and preview should be one. We can connect the base color to gravel and blend to base color. Now we need to duplicate this couple of times, one for the normal, one for the roughness. Roughness. Again, we need to create a UV. Okay, right click, search for world position, and again right click, search for mask. For this component mask, connect world position, and hold down D on the keyboard and left click for this divide, and S for this scalar parameter. Okay, let's do some for the texture scale. Default value 256. Or you can just type the texture scale, so resolution 2040. Okay, we can connect all of our textures. Okay, we need to duplicate this one, these three for the mud layer. Okay, now this here and Control C and V. Make sure you rename all three textures. Then connect the base color to layer mud and the roughness to layer mud and the normal. Okay, here we need to duplicate these two and rename the scalar parameter to mscalar anyway. And we connect this and connect to the mask. Okay, then to our mud textures. Now we can apply, close it and save all. Okay, now right click the ground material and create a material sense and my underscore ground. It now this. So we need a mud texture, so I'm gonna search for, we need to search here, soil. Okay, I'm gonna download this and we need one more. Okay, we have this mud option here. You can find mud texture, I think. Okay, forest floor. We can try this. Excavated. Okay, these two. Download this and mix it with others. Okay. I think you already download this. So add this. and reduce the radius and height a little bit. We should change the color to pick underline and the roughness to low. Hold on, I think we need to reduce it again. And we can add a liquid layer. We have this liquid layer. And if I change the color, no, then we can keep this color. Maybe we should reduce the threshold radius. So we can now export this mud. T underscore mud. Mud export. Yes. Now we can import the mud here. Save all. Now open the ground material instance and replace these smart textures. Now select this landscape and I can select the material and press this to apply the material. Now go to the landscape mode, go to the paint section. We need to create weight blender layer. This gravel. Now open the material again. We need to change the size. Change it to 5 or 256. For the mud, I will change it to 5 ton. I think we need to change the color. Wait, I'm gonna open the other master material. We need to blend this mesh with our landscape, so I'm gonna try to right click and search for the terminal A, and we can multiply this. Then we scalar parameter for this density and connected to this pixel depth offset. Default value 1 and apply. I hope this is gonna work. Okay, John McCluskey. Yes, we're gonna try to blend this. Now open the tunnel material. We can change the density here. If I change it to tone, you can see actually faded. I mean these edges. If I go back to default value, just look at here, okay? You can see the edge. I change it to tone, it will actually blend with our landscape. But if I change to 122, it will be like that. It's not that great. Maybe you should change it to profile. It's too much. I cannot change it back to maybe 8. There is some issues with this thing. So don't actually add too much. Maybe it should change to 55. Or we can just use the Vertex Painting. Okay. Now we can paint the mud. So we need to save this current level. I will try to sculpt this landscape a little bit. Sculpt noise stop and change the brush size. Default stand. Okay, I'm gonna just sculpt these areas. So, okay, we can paint the mud layer actually. I'm gonna go to the paint. I paint the mud here. Let's see. If you hold on shift, it will go back to the default layer, the first one. Okay, we don't need the direction light. I think we can disable it. And you can add a point light here. And change the color to light yellow. I think we should change the wall color to something like yellow. So light intensity on and the scattering little bit. Duplicate the slide couple of times. So we need to change the wall color. I'm gonna go to this master material, right click, search for hard light, or you can search use the overlay. Connect this base color to blend, base, and hold on 3 on the keyboard. Right click, convert a parameter, call this color, and connect this to blend, and the result to base color. So default color would be gray, and apply. Save it. Now open the material instance. You can change the color actually. So we can actually use the same the ground. Wrong thing. Okay, we can close this one. Keep it. You can copy this color code. Sorry, I'm not sure. You can copy this one and open the ground material. And again, need to create the same setup, convert to parameter C, and a hard light. Connect to base. Then connect this to layer grab. Okay, apply. Ashes, I gonna seem fine, bro. What about you? Now open the material instance. Then you can paste that code we copied. Add the wait and paste the code one more time. Okay, now this light here. And open the ground material and change the scale to 4024. and change to 6. Okay, now we can add the exponential flow to the visual effects and this exponential flow density to 0.08. Dark to dark. See, this happens because we blended these two things. I think we need to reduce the density. See, can you say the text painting or something? I think we should use Vertex Painting to blend these two things. Anyway, I'm gonna change the fog settings. If I change the engine scale, but still we can see the edges, right? Okay. How are you doing? Screen apple? So open the master material. I mean this master material. Right click on search for vertex and drop these three. I mean gravel text assets. So hold on L on the keyboard. Connect the red channel to alpha. This base color to A and the main base color to B. And connect this result to the base color. Again, we need to create two tabs. This goes to A. Other roughness goes to, main roughness goes to B, and the red channel goes to alpha. Then to roughness to A, main to B, red channel to alpha. So now here we need to duplicate this Windows CMV. The blend scale and connect all of our blend textures. Okay. Apply. Skull high work under the stream. Fine. So we click on this mesh, go to this mesh paint and paint and check accept this red channel. Now we can hold on shift and paint and it's black color. So we need to open the material. It's black. Yeah, now it should be fine. Nope, nope. Think we should remove the pixel depth offset. Okay, yeah, it's still black. Okay. Do is runtime redshift texture? No, bro. Okay, I can actually duplicate these two. Connect this to base and this directly goes to A. Make sure you change the name to this. Hit apply. Then save all. Okay, change the color. Okay, we need to pick the color. And can change the texture blend scale 2.6. Color actually different, right? You should copy from the landscape. Yes. You can go back to the smart material. Like this. You can still see the I stayed up late night because I want to finish my game project, trying to make the best game that is possible. Good luck, bro. green apple. You can still see the edge. Anyway, I'm going to continue to paint this thing. We have height map and added. We can actually 8. Need to change the text scale. Completely different on this side. What the fuck? 7. 0.8 is better. Okay. I don't know why, because see, these two sides are different because of the. Okay. Side, I don't know. Hold on. Open the material again. Then scale 0.4. 4. 0.8 to 6. Density. Okay. Okay, if we change to high settings, it's actually blend here and there. See, guys, I think that's it for the channel. So if you want to ask anything, you can comment. Okay. So next stream will be on. Okay, next stream will be on Friday, and you can suggest some topic if you want to see anything. And I'm already running out of ideas, so you can suggest something for our next tutorial. So once again, everyone, Thanks for joining the stream. And Screen Apple, what game you're making, bro? And if you guys want these tunnel meshes, I can drop it in our Discord. Okay. Plus X for this. Fine, what? Now we can actually change the roughness of these modes to the master. They multiply and a scalar parameter for the roughness. Default value 0.7. Connect and hold on control to take this line and connect to multiply. So apply it. And if I open the tunnel, we can see the roughness settings. You can see that noise is because of the uh, pixel depth we created for the blending, and you can see the roughness. I'm gonna change it back to 0.8, 0.7. Guys, once again, thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for support, and we'll see you on Friday with the note. Bye, guys, and I will be uploading this tutorial meshes in Discord if you want to join. Sorry, if you want to download, you can join the Discord. Link is in the description. And bye, guys. See you soon.